All right, guys, the main event of the weekend is here, and it's coming at Parx Racing on Saturday, September 24th. It's going to be a hell of a race. One of the better fields we've seen for a 3-year-old race this year, I think, in the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby, going a mile and an eighth for $1 million, like I said, on Saturday in a field of 11. And boy, if you had Epicenter in the race, you pretty much got all the hits as far as going 2 turns on the dirt for the 3-year-old males. Like I said, field of 11, a lot of different ways you could go. For me, it finally feels like the number 8 Taiba is spotted in a logical race. If you remember, a flashy maiden winner on debut at Santa Anita and went right to the Santa Anita Derby in the second start. Won that race, but at the end of the day, probably not the best race for him to run in. Kind of forced him to go next to the Kentucky Derby, where he was 12th, beaten 17 3/4 lengths, and just never did any running at all. You know, then he went to Yactine, and then he's back with Baffert now off of a little bit of a layoff, almost 3 months. He comes back in the Haskell, a Grade 1 race where he's got to face Cyberknife and Jack Christopher. That's a tough ask off the bench after only 3 starts, one of them being in the Kentucky Derby that was a disaster. Cyberknife had a race between his Kentucky Derby disaster and the Haskell. It just seemed like he was a little bit more ready to run. Now we're in a logical spot. Second off the layoff in the Pennsylvania Derby. This is where he should fire his best race. If he's good enough, this is the race where he should really show it and really shine. So I do think finally the number 8, Taiba, is spotted correctly. And for those reasons, I am going to put him on top. No disrespect at all to the number 5, Cyberknife, who's really come on. Really nice win over Taiba in the Haskell. Ran well in the Travers, got second, hung on for second there, going a mile and a quarter. Was just defeated, by a much better horse that day in Epicenter. But a really solid workout at Churchill Downs. And it kind of like, all right, we're going to give him another shot here. So Cyberknife cutting back to a mile and eighth, I think will help too. He is definitely the second choice for me in this race, the number 5. So no, real creativeness for me. The 8 Taiba and the 5 Cyberknife, the 2 horses to watch. In third, I am looking at number 4, Skippy Longstocking. I really think this horse has developed into something nice. It took a long time for this horse to kind of get his feet under him. Ran in the Preakness Stakes and was able to get 5th in that race, but didn't run very well. Ran much better in the Belmont Stakes, got 3rd, was behind Mo Donegal and Nest, 2 really good horses. Nest turns out to be one of the best in the crop, no matter what, male or female you look at. Last time out, Skippy Longstocking, We the People, they battled the entire stretch in the West Virginia Derby. Skippy Longstocking gets the job done, pulls away late. Really liked it. Really think he's coming on at the right time. I like him in this spot. I think he's going to be one that we're going to have to key to try to get a little bit of a price involved. And I think the 4 Skippy Longstocking is that horse. And obviously the final one I'll talk about, the number 1 Zanden. Look, this horse has had many chances. There's no doubt in big-time races. He had every chance to win the Kentucky Derby. Couldn't do it. Every chance to win the Jim Dandy. Couldn't do it. Never going to beat Epicenter in the Travers. He had every chance to get second in that race, though. Couldn't do it. He's good enough to compete with about anybody. He just has trouble finishing races. Listen, we're changing riders here. I think that's interesting. We're getting Joel Rosario aboard. He's strong on closers. Maybe that could make a little bit of a difference here. Flavian Pratt goes to We the People. Don't know if he chose We the People over Zanden or if he was told, hey, you better ride We the People. We're going to Rosario. Could be either way. Doesn't matter. The jockey change is interesting. I like Rosario on a closer. Maybe he will be able to give him a strong ride home here. But I can't go with him on top. Just can't do it. So on top, I am going to go number 8, Taiba. I think he finally is spotted in a race that makes sense. Let's see if he rewards his connections by doing so, by running big. In second, I'll take number 5, Cyberknife. In third, number 4, Skippy Longstocking. And to round out that super, I will go number 1, Zanden, in that 4th spot. I think it's going to be a really, really great day at Parx on Saturday. They have a tremendous card. We got a lot of stuff coming out for that. We'll have a full wagering guide coming up, all 13 races covering in that wagering guide. Also, pick 4 and pick 5 plays. Full write-ups on all the stakes races, and there's 10 of them on this card, and then smaller write-ups of the 3 non-stakes races. So a great day at Parx Saturday. Really looking forward to it. Full fields all the way around this card. It's going to be a fun day, and we'll see if Taiba can kind of cap it off for us in the Pennsylvania Derby. So thanks everybody for watching this video. Hit like if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Tell your friends. and we'll see you at the track at Parx on Saturday.